ones.
That's true. I expected more holy ones.
I got my drink still next to me. I don't.
Not for the moment, Dark Tamer. It's passing time. Hello, McChow. Thank you.
Yeah, Burn was originally going to join us for Party Animals too, but I think he's watching something
Yeah, I
with
think.
Rose right now. So that could
Oh,
be
okay.
too.
I thought he. I thought he had passed out by now. I think it's not that late. I guess 1:30 is fine. 1:30 a.m. isn't too bad. Oh shit. Much for a Doki Doki Uwu. What does that mean?
What?
I'll give this person a Doki Doki Uwu.
Whatever that means.
I'm about to make it something known.
These guys are in a 2v1. Both of them with second chance. And they're playing as passive as can possibly be.
Got the house or the Phantom.
And then the body language change. Host, you're supposed to be running away now in fear.
Oh, but he's not.
Probably waiting for his buddy to get his sign down.
That was a fun invasion.
Good finish.
I don't have those. What are they called? Oh, I do have them. They're just not. Oh, they're tuned in the wrong place. The Guardian shivs. That's what I usually use to finish off second chancers.
Yep. Nothing like a good little blue blade.
What cell level am I? I am 60.
Prime Earthil invasion level.
I should have turned off Pontiff Sullivan, but oh well. Like, slow down. What is this merge version? Listen to me. There's so many bottle caps. Fallout were real, I'd be rich. Dovahkiin. Damn, there's 3 of them. That's impossible. That dude 45 dex casted Pursuers and Crystal Soul Spear.
How much health did he have?
I don't know, but he was level fucking million. 100%. .45 dex, casting the most intelligence requirements spell in the game, and fast rolling in that fucking high poise armor.
Yeah, but I bet you if you hit him, he would have disappeared like those guys in Fart Cop.
I don't know, maybe. I hit all 3 of them, but either way, pretty sure that's a big simp alert. We give up on Lords of the Fallen? No. Next sponsored stream is on Monday.
Good shit. Looks interesting. I saw you fight that flesh monster. That's really what I saw.
That does the design of the monster is really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bosses in that game. That game like throws bosses at you, and then there's like very little mobs, and then another boss.
I mean, the bosses are the unique stuff. That's what you're there for. So it's good that there's a lot of them.
It's just the PvP work, invasions.
Well,
Hopefully.
based on what you've told us about the network connectivity they use, yeah. Direct connection, not very smart.
You just kill the fucking snake.
I hope your VPN prevents any issues from popping up. But
I don't know if I'll keep playing it after my sponsorship, unless I beat it next stream. But I don't know. Maybe I'll make another build. I did the first beacon and then I stopped. I reached this like lower city that was like on fire. It was like very Inferno-ish. It's called like Lower Calith or something. Game was pissing me off last stream. It just throws so much at you. And every mob hits so hard. I think it's like some mobs are like meant to just hit half of your health no matter fucking what.
and the lack of poise.
And yes, there's no poise, so using a strength build is fucking me there, but yeah, that thing killed me and then never appeared again.
You know, you did
Oh.
mention something about a Dark Souls 3 Fight Club.
I don't know how many people would be up for that. It'd be just Dark Tamer and me getting mad at Dark Tamer.
That is probably something you should like do a little advance notice.
We
case
did
someone
have
needs-
advance notice.
Wasn't
Yeah,
specifically Dark Souls 3, was it? Stream announcements?
I don't remember what I
No,
said. But
No, might serve
Etc.
as
Maybe even some Souls Fight Clubs with no meta shit. We'll see.
well. That's
I'd be
fine.
willing to do like an Elden Ring fight club. I think Elden Ring can be fun if you don't fucking be a bitch and use stupid shit.
True. Actually, there's been a lot of updates to Elden Ring too. I'm well out of what the meta options are.
Elden Ring 2, don't even say that phrase, dude. Please no.
Where'd they say Elden Ring 2?
I thought I heard Elden Ring 2.
No.
I just
No,
PTSD
they had
moment. Okay.
updates to it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, the poise update or whatever.
More than just the poise update, they changed quite a few things. And a lot of weapon types had their movement values changed around, and faster startups to make some of the less viable stuff more viable. Like great axes are now fun to use, stuff like that. They first did it with the curved greatswords, which you saw the last.
This dude hits so hard.
This is the Saints bidet. I think, so.
Oh my god, poor guy.
By not bidet.
Havel out of nowhere. There he goes. John Soulsing away. It's a good question, Johan, that I do not have the answer to.
I don't know, somebody found Havel's armor and learned his spell, and then decided to really like a dragon and then watch over its dead corpse, I guess. Because Havel was on Dragon Peak, could be summoned to aid in battle. That's probably it. I know it is because I did not watch a Betty video.
I love Ozzy video.
I haven't had that yet, Dark Tamer. Dude, I'm surprised so many people co-op this shit with 3 people, so it's impressive.
I'm gonna say if there's a sale or anything, but there hasn't been a sale yet. How many
The
people
only
play?
sale happening here is Afro got a sale.
So many gang squads today. It was not like this last time. I was kind of craving gang squads.
There's about 5,200 players still playing, so
Just gotta use a gank spank loadout.
Yeah, but that usually involves a lot of one-shot shit, and I don't like that.
Oh, so you'd use the one-shot shit to clear the 2 phantoms and then torment the host with something weaker.
I guess. A tree sentinel? Oh, that boss. Yeah, that boss had a lot of HP. That boss just took a while. I don't know why. It might have been just the phase, the horse phase, where you can't attack him and he just jumps around. But I honestly think my damage was just lacking there. I don't think I was meant to be there.
To be fair, that was also a beacon boss, so
That's true.
it'd be
Maybe
disappointing if it was
those are meant to be like more, yeah. I don't know. Is Dark Souls 3 still $60? That's crazy.
is it?
Apparently.
Fucking way.
Well,
That was 40.
It is. It's full price. Jesus fucking Christ. It's 80 fucking dollars Canadian, 114 with the DLC for the season pass. Jesus Christ.
What season exactly
The,
is
the
it?
season the season pass is both the DLCs at a $7 less discount.
Admittedly, if you think about it, Dark Souls 3 had both DLCs come out within like a couple months.
Yeah, it was pretty quick between them.
Comparatively, Elden Ring.
I think the DLCs for Dark Souls 3 were developed like at the same time, and they just cut it in half.
Yeah.
In Elden Ring's
It
case,
makes
I heard
sense.
that originally they had or two DLCs planned, and now they're just going to put them out together as one mega thing, which is expected.
I really hope it's as expansive as the DLCs so far for the other Souls games.
I would imagine it's a fair bit more expensive.
That's the hope. Doesn't matter anyone's, they'll just gobble it up anyways.
I hope whatever DLC area they add to Elden Ring, though, has forced invasions.
Please, yes.
Just add
On
something,
solos?
I
add
fucking doubt
something
it.
that just makes longevity.
Yeah, I doubt it too, but I just hope. I hope I cope.
You just wanna fight players who are about themselves.
They don't want to do that anymore, so it's unfortunate.
I would like the ride.
Covenants at all would be nice, but there's no covenants in Elden Ring.
They can add, they probably could add a faction or whatever. Would make sense.
Maybe? It'd be kind of out of place, just a random faction. New mechanic out of nowhere.
If it's a completely new area, I don't see an issue.
I thought a while ago they had found that covenants had been like, enabled in the background with various levels to them too. But it was something that was data mined and it wasn't like actually implemented into the game yet.
So it's cut.
Cut
Yeah.
or in development. God's most honest PvP build.
It's pretty honest.
Just a knight with his Y-hander.
Oh my god, my frame dropped right as I had to roll.
It was very
Holy
nice.
shit.
Even the honest guy, he's confused how he got the kill too.
Holy shit. My frame dropped as soon as I hit B.
Yeah, I thought your string just lagged.
Damn. Hello, Djibouti. Djibouti?
We were talking about you the other day, Jabari.
Were we?
Well, yeah. The VIP thing. Am I the
Oh,
only
yeah.
one who laughed about that?
how Jaburi was asking for VIP for so
You made
long.
the VPI? Yes.
So that badge is just for Jaburi.
Where he gets 2 VIP badges.
It's supposed to be a scuffed version of the VIP badge. It's deformed. It's the only thing I could give Jaburi at the time. But then Jaburi actually got VIP by some reason. I forget how.
Jabari's a woman.
Yep.
Is that why I did? I don't think that's why.
Jabari fit all the criteria.
Jaburi probably complained enough to the point
Yeah,
where I'm like, fucking fine.
That's what she says.
Oh, so yeah, I guess it does have to do with Jaburi being a woman,
Typical,
because that is how it is.
Typical
Yep.
woman moment. Is that crazy?
Dark Tamer never asked for VIP though.
Well, I mean, Dark Tamer is a woman, though.
Definitely acts like it.
That simple. Just act like a woman. Get VIP.
Na 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 na. La 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 la.
I wish Reapers were better in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Sweet spot mechanic, janky.
I wish they weren't as good as Dark Souls 2 though. Let's be real. Let's have a little bit of in between there.
You just hate on sites in Dark Souls 2 because Raging fucked you with one.
I hate rapiers in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2
wait, that
rapiers
was
can
Dark
suck my
Souls
balls.
3.
Yeah. That's what I'm like when I was going with the Dark Souls 3, like it was the boss weapon from what's her name?
Yes,
It's like
it's Frida's great site.
yeah, it's cool to use, but it's just so lackluster.
That's lackluster. Damn.
I mean, comparatively to
Oh
every
my
other
God.
fucking weapon.
Dude kills me in 3 hits. Dude, I'm level 60. I'm getting fucked here.
Is it lubed?
I also mostly mean that that weapon was lackluster because it needed like 3 requirements to increase its damage.
Yeah,
Like-
but it had an extremely long built-in shoot combo
Yeah.
with huge hitboxes.
Mhm.
I don't know what Poppy just at me with in the anime channel. I can't read that.
It's okay, I shall.
But I like the artwork of that.
Manga is for yes.
Oh, is this the manga of the giant girl? It is. Okay. Yeah. That's based.
Oh, giant girl support department. That's what it says.
It's like, yeah, it's like a manga about a giant woman who has a crush on a guy. But it doesn't even get sexual. It's just like it's the whole manga's a tease.
That's what most shit is now.
Yeah, like Friren. Teasing might hurt.
Jiburi, don't act like women aren't complicated. Being a woman yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I am not complicated. You can't do it without at least cracking a little bit of a smile.
Lies. Lies and slander.
Never smile.
You're smiling right now as you type that. You fucking liar, you.
Name a happy woman.
Learned that one from me. You have a selective memory, Jabari. Podgers.
Bunkers.
Mile of a Cocksucker. A good book title. What's that emo? Is that Dracula? I'm him.
Yeah, as it is.
Damn. Holy shit, one more frame I would have got him. That was so close.
He has to have literally 1 HP.
Yeah. I expected that to kill him. God damn it. Because even if he had parried me, I would have fucking still hit him. I made a simple error in math, Jabari. I did not lose because of skill, I lost because of math.
Skill issue, honestly.
Math is not a skill.
No, it is a weapon art.
It was a math issue, correct? I expected it to hit anyways, and it did. It just didn't kill, because he had 1 HP left.
You forget Dark Souls 3 is a game.
I'm not 5'6". I'm 5'9". Math is not a skill. You don't see any tournaments about math, do you?
But you do.
Yes.
No? Where? Name the last math tournament.
I'll
You
look
sure?
up a math tournament.
University of
There's-
Waterloo hosts them annually. University of Berkeley hosts them 3 days ago, in fact.
There's a math tournament that's happening in for Canada. That's for grades in K8.
There's the Canadian J Mathematical Competition, CJMC.
Yeah, that's what
There's
that
the
is.
COMC CMO Qualifying Rapage Competition.
After, do you have any level 351 character in this game? No, I've never played this game with a woman.
Why not?
He's never been a knight in shining armor.
I've never co-opted this game with a woman, if that's what you're asking.
Actually, wait a second.
He hasn't co-op
Yes, you
fully.
have.
Corb, I'm making a joke about simps leveling their characters to 400 to fucking carry their waifus through the game.
I was going to say, I vaguely remember somebody saying, my kill, as they killed me while I was invading you.
I don't. Was that Jaburi?
Yes.
There's more than just Jaburi saying that.
It was you, Jaburi, and Scotch.
You remember Bloodborne, Jaburi? You remember the tonsil stone? Those sick bars you were spitting.
Dark Souls 3 was 120 is kind of the meta range.
I would beat off a guy. I would beat off a guy. I would beat off a guy.
I loved when Elden Ring released and everyone was trying to find the meta for PvP and people were doing the most stupidest shit ever. It's like, no, it's 200. No.
Actually, 200 is still like one of the most populous brackets in Elden Ring.
Is it now? It's just 200?
It's 150, 200, and like just sub 99 catching people on their regular playthroughs to get to those.
Jesus Christ. Game's fucked.
Yeah, too high level. Just
200 was too high a level, but that's the level a lot of people settled on.
They're fucking idiots. That's 200 feels like a jack of all trades kind of level.
I think a lot of people like that because you could basically spec for like your choice of magic or faith with a good melee build and really.
but everyone has the same HP. Everyone has the same amount of risk.
Yeah.
Not fun.
Yeah.
The alternative is people die in one hit because they fucking glass cannon everything.
Yeah. That DLC is going to be interesting.
You know what? We're gonna continue what you and Stick started last night. I'm getting a drink. I have to go through this shit.
Dabba die, dabba die.
Right? Like, when you guys were saying you went to fucking 8 in the morning, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
We did not go till 8 in the morning. That's a lie.
What time did you end at?
We like stopped at like 5-ish.
Still pretty fucking late.
Yeah.
Let's see how they're doing, by the way. Are they still playing Phasmo? They are still going strong in Phasmo.
Damn.
I thought they were gonna play Outlast. Or is it Outlast? What are they saying?
Devour.
Devour. That's it.
Did they not already play that?
I don't
Or
know.
they start with Phasmo?
I don't think they. I don't know if they moved off of that Phasmo.
Oh my god. This game is not Dark Souls 2.
That looks like I made it in time.
I forgot this is a game where R1 spamming is no downside.
Stamina loss.
There's no... Stamina in this game is nothing. I've never leveled stamina on this character.
You're
Maybe
using a
7
weapon in
times.
particular that's really good at punishing our one spam.
If I have poise, yes, but I don't have
You
poise.
have poise on the weapon art, and that's what you punish our one spam with.
Like, I can switch to a quick weapon and just R1 spam and win the next invasion, and I will fucking be very upset with myself.
Welcome to our Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. The queue is empty. Damn.
How the fuck?
Nightbot ran out of songs, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I can remember that game you played the other day, that kind of cyber-ish one with the anime girl.
Peripetia?
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Is that really the name? Fuck.
Peripet. I can't even fucking pronounce it, but it was cool.
Yeah, it looked cool, but I didn't realize that was the fucking name of it. God.
The devs were in chat, uh,
Yeah.
just telling me stuff.
I'll toss.
No,
Oh,
it was really cool.
10-minute max. Okay.
Hey, yeah, don't do. What did you put in?
Oh, it was one of the
Just the whole OST.
Oh no, it was one of the songs from the person who made
Oh,
Star
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that game has Sewer Slut as like an OST song.
Do not go to that video and hit like 420. Jesus Christ, this video.
420. Blaze it,
Like
dude.
I hit just randomly there. It's like it's just if you have seizures, Jesus Christ.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Oh my god, wait.
Actually, no. What was the?
Damn, I thought I fucking blacklisted this area. God damn it.
I'll grab the only song from Pseudo Regalia that made me remember the game, not including the fucking goat money. So it goes the same as last night. Every time you die, I'm taking a shot.
That combos? What the fuck?
God damn it, you just had to fucking die at the end.
I mean, I wasn't doing anything. I was just staring at him, but he hit me and I tried rolling out and I couldn't. That shit comboed the whole way.
That's a weapon you should try using then. The running attacks are fantastic for harassment, and if it's got a combo like that. Needless to say, there's a lot you can do.
Okay. The 99 strength Dark Moon comes in and just fucking one shots me with fucking. I've never seen one use those two weapons. That first scythe was like a scythe no one uses.
Wasn't it using the one Mad Halberd as a second weapon?
The first, it was the scythe that like does the cold aura around itself. I guess. Maybe it was the life hunt. Yeah.
I remember really enjoying the running attack with that Crow's Quills.
Maybe for dueling, but I've never spawned in this location. I know where I am, but
You might have to pull out the Dark Tamer special. Murky Hand Scythe.
no.
I'm mostly suggesting it so you can get around the swamp easier.
Oh yeah. Rip my mana though, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Mana doesn't matter though, because you can still use the dodge regardless.
And he seated me. Speaking of Murky Hand Scythe.
Yeah, speaking of Murky Hand Scythe, alright.
Oh, was that not the Murky Hand Scythe? Did I see wrong? I thought that was what was in his hand. VR Dark Souls is a good question, but I don't think it's one that we need right now.
Can't you do one of the Dark Souls with VR?
Like swinging your weapons and shit, or just like the viewpoint?
Oh,
Viewpoint, I
yeah, it's
thought.
viewpoint. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I probably, but
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
best thing I think it was like blade, a mod for blade and sorcery. That's probably the closest I could imagine a proper Dark Souls VR.
Hmm.
Because blade and sorcery is really good. It's just sandboxing.
Yep. There isn't really any.
Honestly, if we're going to get another Dark Souls game, though, I'd care less about getting a VR Dark Souls and more about just getting a new Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, obviously. I'm surprised no one has tried one yet.
That's a
Rolling
lot of the stream,
IRL. What?
Not sneezing.
Oh no, I yawned.
Oh.
Like, has there been any big release VR games since Half-Life Alyx? I can't really think of anything.
Gimmick. VR's a gimmick. V was right.
I mean, yeah, it's a gimmick until they can fucking make it proper, which is gonna take a lot longer than it is
Yeah.
now.
I enjoyed Half-Life Alyx a lot.
We
I did play Hellblade in VR.
We are not getting good VR until they get digital to physical registration.
Mm-hmm. So that's the kind of the fuck thing with VR. It's like we had technically, if you, it was like, what's the other Boneworks? Boneworks was even more crazier than Half-Life Alyx. That came out before. So it's like, got the two things and that's it. No one wants to make VR.
When we get to VR that you can control without having to use your arms, that's where shit's going to really take off.
That'll be cool. Yeah, expensive, hard to
They
make.
Boneworks had a sequel called Bone Lab. I still have not tried that.
Yeah, the only two people in the game for VR is Valve and Facebook. I don't think anyone else is really trying.
Well, like most, like big technological advances, we'll need the military to crack something for training, and eventually it makes its way to civilians for personal use.
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
That is a good point.
100%, yeah.
Because right now, most technological advances either come from healthcare or military applications.
I love Arma.
Healthcare too, maybe. Play like Surgeon Simulator in VR.
Well, that's one of the big
I don't know.
problems right now.
I think the trained surgeons in VR would probably be okay.
Right now it's for prosthetics.
Maybe.
Because we're trying
VR for prosthetics?
Well, it's not
Like
so
for
much,
therapy?
It's not so much VR for prosthetics. It's more so the technology that an advancement in VR would require is coming from healthcare. Like right now for prosthetics, we're trying to figure out how to get brain signals to be able to translate it digitally to a prosthetic for you to be able to control one with higher degrees of fidelity than, say, the rudimentary ones we have right now. It's like
I just want my brain to be uploaded to VR chat before I die, so I can coom eternally to
cool maternal.
to mute anime girls.
The only thing women fear
Mute
is you.
anime girls, Jesus Christ. I love how that was a thing, just mutes.
But no. So if they can crack physical to digital, then all they need to do is do the inverse, which is digital to physical. So response for a touch to a prosthetic, sending a digital signal that your brain can decode back to a physical response.
I'm just going back to that like comic on Fee where it's just like the Xbox user with the Kinect, and so it's like Xbox play game. He's like on a supercomputer, and then the next panel is him just like screaming at the Kinect to like play the game, and it's like not responding to him. That's all I can feel from that.
Hello, Samilo.
We already have augmented reality surgery training devices. They cost a lot, and we've had those for years because I, like, for different levels of healthcare, had to use similar devices, and now they're becoming bigger and bigger at some universities. So it's pretty amazing what they can simulate now with some of these special dummies.
Samilo, can you believe that we both work at a school now?
Oh, that went well. You back?
Well, no, but
Oh.
we both worked at a school, I guess.
Oh, you got
Never would have
also.
thought.
I thought you had put in an application.
Nah. Yes, but I used to till like a week ago, but
Hello.
hello?
Hey,
Me
Smilo.
invading your.
What?
I said me invading your personal space.
I thought you said me dating your like something.
You're schizo, bro.
Hey, Smilo, did you make it through Crystal Conflict yet?
Oh, dude, CC is
Why are you playing that fucking game?
14. I love 14.
You do not love 14.
Oh, goodbye, Region. I was gonna say, Smilo, I felt really bad when I matched against you the one day.
Did you?
Well, yeah.
Did I have
I'm
one of
weapon
those
stack
actual
man.
fucking domestic terrorists on my team?
Yeah, you had one of those terrible freaking players on your team, and I flattened you guys.
Yeah, no, like that's honestly like my experience in PvP in 14 is like 90% of the player base in that game is already like doesn't have two brain cells to rub together, and then you put in PvP and it's just like you guys are like horrible. I know. I'm not crazy. I mean, not that crazy.
What do
I
you
don't think
mean?
anyone here has the
You're
foundation to refute you.
Yeah, no, I'm. The voices are. The voices are coming back.
Man joins the VC and goes on a tangent
Yeah, no, dude.
instantly.
Yeah, Judge. I.
14
can go.
PvP does that to a man after.
I went off the other day. I was like, fuck, man. Like, it's ontologically good to like server swap and tell these people to kill themselves and like be so hostile that they quit the game because like realistically, like how many people am I saving? Like how many people am I preventing them from ruining their experience?
See, I just hit him with the good match and continue on my day.
Just spam nice job. That's the most toxic quick chat.
Yep.
First time message, get the fuck out my world. Alright, dude. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Afro, when are we finishing Dark Souls 3?
You don't want to finish this game.
Guys,
Why not?
off on not finishing.
Oh, when are we finishing Elden Ring?
That's a fucking not a question.
Well, it was a question. Do you not like Elden Ring?
It's a really good black nut cost.
I do not like Elden Ring.
What didn't you like about Elden Ring, Afro?
It's completely unreplayable.
Is it?
It's
So-
too big.
Okay, so do you find?
You beat the tutorial and you're fucking thrown in this huge world and you remember everything you have to do everything you want to do. And it's fucking
So-
galloping miles in
Hang
this
on,
fucking
hang on,
crippled
hang on,
horse.
hang on. Let me facilitate. Do you find that the open world and the accessibility of every aspect of content means that once you finish everything, there's nothing left to replay?
Yes. Absolutely.
So would you?
There's
find-
also other issues there that are kind of underlined, but
Would you say that having a Dark Souls game where content is exclusive to certain choices is more conducive to replayability? Like for example,
Choices.
If you wanted to, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't play Dark Souls. Let's say Bloodborne, because I actually finished Bloodborne on my own. Let's say there are like 6 endings to Bloodborne or whatever, and you have to make certain choices throughout the game in order to get each ending. Would you say Elden Ring lacks that, and that's why you don't want to replay it, or what?
No, it's nothing to do with the endings. It has to do with if I want to make a build, I have to run 15 million miles to get that one ring, and then 70 other hours to progress through the area that I need to get the other talisman that I want. And then on the other side of the map is the weapon I want, and then on the other side of the map is the shield that I want, and then it's way too much, dude.
I find the same problem exists in Dark Souls though, because you have to go through like 40% of the game in order to get.
Right, but I can beat Dark Souls in 4 hours. I cannot beat Elden Ring in 4 hours. I can go through any Dark Souls game in 4 hours. It's so easy, even like casually. I've multiple times on this channel I've just gone through Dark Souls 1 from the beginning to the end on like a mod or like some kind of challenge run. Dark Souls 3 as well, I've beaten it in one single stream. It's so quicker. So much quicker. Elden Ring, you need like at least like 70 hours to get everything you want in the game.
I'll raise my point that it is worth putting in that investment if you know that you could get constant replayability out of that character. But because invasions are as rare as they are, you can't get that PvP that basically sustained the other Souls games.
It's really the traveling. It is the traveling between areas that slogs it out.
It's just too big.
Yeah. It's just imagine like I feel like if you shrink Elden Ring by like 75%, you could still fit everything in the map. Just because there's so much acres of nothing on the map. There's just like open lakes of nothing.
That's any open world game, to be honest.
Yeah, but I feel like that's bad. That shouldn't be the
I
case.
mean, I agree.
Most open world games have vehicles that travel somewhat fast or flying.
But like I would say 10 years ago, Elden Ring's open world would be considered like a huge positive, where it's just like it takes 6 hours to go from one end of the world to the other. I remember like that was a huge big thing for World of Warcraft, because like it takes 5 hours to run with a mount from one end to the other. But now gamers are like, I don't want to do that. Like it's a waste.
Right, because we've already done it.
It's because we're old and we need to have immediate game.
It's pretty magical on the first time. I love my first playthrough of Elden Ring. I've always said that. First playthrough of Elden Ring is a magical experience. It's definitely worth a one playthrough through. But like going through the tutorial and getting greeted by that same world again, it's just you know exactly what's ahead of you. There's no mystery or marvel to it anymore. You just know exactly how much time you're gonna spend in this next playthrough.
But I mean, games are made for like very few games are made for more than one playthrough.
I feel like that should change though, because I can think of a lot of games that are made for more than one playthrough. I can think of them right now.
Look at Starfield, for example, where apparently like entire things change in the game per new game plus, but people are going through New Game Plus now and they're like, this game fucking blows. Like this game is
I don't
not
know about
worth
that.
spending that much time in.
The game I was gonna bring up was like something like Morrowind. Morrowind is definitely is replayable as fuck.
I don't know, dude. I disagree, but that's just because I'm a Morrowind hater.
You don't like
is
Morrowind?
Dude, Morrowind is like everything wrong with 90s role-playing games all in one game.
Is open world wise? I think it's replayable because it's small.
I think Morrowind's gameplay is dog shit.
It is.
think
I agree with that, but I
think-
still love it.
I think you could remake Morrowind, and it would be an infinitely better game if you just took out the inherent chance to miss.
Like I was gonna say some other game, but I am on my alt account. I can't figure out games right now. But there's definitely games that are made for replayability.
Anyway, you work at
Armored Core
school?
6.
Yes, I used to.
You used to?
Until like a week ago, yes.
You lost your job?
Yeah, I did.
How'd you get fired?
They were just like, we don't need you anymore.
Layoff.
I'm like, okay.
Me too.
Fired.
That's how I lost my job. It was dog shit. Okay, let me tell you this story. Your viewers might get a kick out of this. So I was a full-time credentialed teacher, right? Teaching social studies. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a big history guy, right? And I finished up my first year, and then they were like, "We're not hiring you back next year." And like a third of the staff at that school was a charter school, so this wasn't a public school. Like they all got that, so they laid off like a third of their workforce, and then like another quarter quit. So they replaced us all with interns, which are non-credentialed teachers who are like in the process of getting credentialing. So you can pay them half. So it's all a cost-cutting measure, right? Like they wanted to make more money because the charter school is like semi-private, like a corporation runs it, and so like they're trying to maximize their profits. But their new teachers from the teachers that my coworkers who still work there are so bad. The new teachers are so bad. For example, the teacher that replaced me called one of the students a retard in front of the class. Like literally
What
said
the
like, "You're a
fuck?
fucking retard."
That's fucking
And
bad.
started listing off like all of his disabilities, like in front of the class.
What
Which is
the
a
f-
federal crime, by the way.
Is it federal?
Yes.
Do you go to jail for that?
Section 504. Yes.
What the
So-
fuck?
I mean, you don't go to jail. You just like lose your credential.
Oh, yes. You said federal crime. I thought.
Well, I said it's a federal thing. It's federal law is the disabilities.
I mean, yes, absolutely. Take away a credential. But...
Well, he doesn't even have it. Yeah, what are you in jail for? I called a kid a retard.
That's about to say.
Okay, to be fair, this kid that he called a retard is
Was a
piece of-
retard?
No, I'm not gonna say that word, but he's a piece of shit, okay? Like, I fucking hated that kid. It's just, I would never, like, call a kid a retard. Like, I'm not, like, my worst day, I would never sink that low.
No.
bro.
I dislike kids as much as anyone else who dislikes
Yeah,
kids, but I would just ignore them and fucking.
You killed that guy before
Seeth.
you opened the other door.
What does that mean?
He didn't get the shortcut unlocked.
Oh no, that was down there. There's no shortcut down there. That's where you get the trident, the Sate trident.
Is that the wrong side?
Yes,
I take.
I would be
back-
celebrating.
Back my haha.
Do you, in Dark Souls 3, do you not have to be in the zone to invade?
This is a mod I'm using that invades every zone from one location, so I don't have to fucking check the activity of every
So
location.
you're hacking?
I am hacking.
He is a cheater.
I am hacking indeed.
He is speed hacking in Crystal Conflict.
I feel like every fucking Souls game should have this.
I agree,
Dev should be
actually.
fucking. Dev should be more brave and just adds invasions to every
When
game.
it came out, like, William and I, like, oh my god. Holy fuck. We were, like, ganking so hard and, like, in the worst way. Like, you know, what are the fucking daggers that, like, shoot out the bleed?
Oh my god, the Reduvias.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you, dude. You're fucking.
I'm a gold tracer user, bro. I am literally. the
You're
scumbag
actually
from
trash.
Bleed.
Holy shit.
But
I could imagine your little Reduvia spammer in the back while your little phantoms help you out, fucking killing the phantom. Oh, help me! Help me! Oh, I'm messing with my fucking Reduvia! Ah, help me!
You're so mad. But no.
Oh my
Did I
god.
never send you the video of like, there's the ring that makes you invisible while you're crouching? So it was
Yes.
actually the most disgusting thing in the world. Like I would be like a gold summon, and I would like crouch and be invisible, and William would do like the dueling the dueling thing where people would like it forces people to get summoned, and I would just come
Yeah.
in behind them and backstab them and kill them instantly. And we did that for like days, dude. It was so bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It was like actually like I am the bad guy. I am the guy people make Reddit posts about.
Those were days where you like look in the mirror later in the night and you go like, am I the bad guy? You
Yes,
put your
I
palm
am.
on the
I'm
mirror.
actively killing Elden Ring, and
Am I the
I'm all
asshole?
here for it. I'm the guy in like
He's
in
the guy.
Final Fantasy 14 PvP, where like someone will try to kill me and I'll outplay them, and I will start spinning on their corpse for 40 seconds. They will respawn and I'll still be there spinning.
Usually I just cast Blizzard.
I am.
I can't
a
imagine
horrible person.
BMing in 14.
Yeah, no, because it makes those people so mad.
It's a diet Overwatch, dude. What are you flexing in?
I want those people to report me.
You want those?
I want to
Blizzard,
get banned. Make me
Paradox,
never.
You want it to be? You want it to be over?
Astral manipulation, and then fucking Thunder 3 execute on top of them. Very fun.
Oh, the ethereal manipulation break. That's such a good
Love it.
combo.
Absolutely.
What is that dude
love it.
doing?
Oh,
I don't know.
Just kill him.
He thought I couldn't see him.
he is pretty well blended in though.
Could you imagine if you could kill NPCs in other people's worlds?
That would be too much.
I mean, every world I invade and I kill the person, I like to think that they're an NPC. No critical thought behind those eyes.
Do you remember when I was playing? It was Dark Souls 3, and it was the Dex Greatsword, and you like killed me
This
like
one?
6 times.
Hollow Slayer.
No,
Love to see it.
This is definitely the Dex
Curved-
Greatsword.
Curved Greatsword
Wow.
with like the super fancy spinning move that's super easy to parry.
The Murakumo?
I don't know, dude. I played Dark Souls 3 one time with you, and it was like,
The old curved wolf's greatsword? Or the
yes,
old-
that one.
Exile
That one,
Greatsword.
That one.
Oh, that one.
It's got like a
I thought you meant the Farum Greatsword too.
2-second long parry frames.
Guys, the fucking Nightbot queue is empty.
We were like,
Put in your shitty songs.
we were like dueling, and you just like kept cheesing me. How dare you, dude? That's like the last
I
time
don't
we ever
remember
played
that, but I
video
believe it.
together.
I don't know if that's true.
Milo,
Probably
that
played
is-
Arma.
That is woman tier argument holding. How many years ago did he tease you in a duel?
The last game you actually played was like Cooked Out, or whatever the fuck it's called. Played Up?
We didn't play
Oh,
Played
God.
Up.
No,
I
but you asked me to
to,
play.
and then you were like,
Yes.
no.
Yeah, I did say no. I
Exactly.
don't want to
So
play
why are
that
you
game.
using that as an example of the last game we played?
The last game.
Because I'm just remembering the last game regarding you in my life.
That was like 6 months ago, dude. And the time we played before then was like Dark Souls 3, dude.
Yeah. Then you got a life.
Actually, no,
Got a
that's
wife.
not true. We raided together. That was the last time we played video games together.
True.
Oh, unfortunate, actually.
So
That
the
was fun.
Phoenix
I
that
enjoyed
broke
that.
apart the raid team.
It was more like
Phoenix.
we just kind of got bored with the tier. I don't think anybody.
What was the name of that person who spoke Spanish? in our grade
Nayu,
group?
Yeah, Nayu. He's Mexican.
I hope Nayu's doing okay,
I do
dude.
too. I haven't seen I haven't seen him online in a long time. I hope he's
I
doing
really
well.
hope he's doing okay.
I like Nayu a lot. We should raid together next year.
We're not.
Did you not
maybe.
like raiding with me, Afro?
It's not with you. It's just the tier itself. It's just F for me.
This expansion from I raided the first and the second expansions, and they were
This expansion's also had some of the hardest Savage fights the game's ever seen. So
yeah. I think Savage is a little too overtuned this expansion.
Well,
Just like
last
10
tier was this. The new tier isn't Samilo if you haven't done it yet. The new tier DPS checks are basically non-existent. It's
It's
more
the body
case of
checks
just
I've heard.
learn the mechanics, and some of the fights don't even have too many body checks. Like last tier was hard as fucking nails.
Yeah,
Like,
we got
absolutely. 8S was like dragging my balls through a fucking bed of nails.
I liked Like Adis was definitely hard, but yeah, I think last tier was just not great.
Who's Adis?
Adas was Hephaestus,
Oh,
and Savage was Resident Evil form Hephaestus.
Art, you know, Hephaestus 2 was not bad.
I liked
but one-
Hephaestus too. Hephaestus 1, I dreaded having to go through that constantly.
When you have Cactbot, it just becomes boring because it just calls out the
Well,
mechanics
I
6
mean,
seconds before.
Just don't cheat, and you'll suddenly find fights are significantly more involved.
I have found since I started using Cactbot, like I'm dog shit at the game again. Because it's just like
I don't use anything. Not
I-
even fucking Perfect Pixel. And I'm watching my buddies who use it fucking die to stupid shit.
I miss the days where I didn't have any of these crutches and like I don't know, man.
Oh well, he poisoned himself and died.
I just sliced. What do you mean?
Like I wonder
Oh, I must have been.
if would I enjoy turn 9 as much? Would I have enjoyed if Cactbot was around? Like I never used the triggers that people used in turn 9 for like fire.
What is
in, fire
Cactbot?
out. It's like
baby.
it just calls out mechanics for you.
Like in the UI or like
The solutions,
auditory?
The mechanics, auditory,
Yeah, like
as well
like,
as with
it'll say
text,
like
but it won't
left.
show you the hitbox.
right.
But we had that at turn 9. We had a thing that called out Thunderstruck
yeah,
through ACT.
trigonometry. I did not use it.
You didn't use the Thunderstruck trigger for
No.
ACT?
I didn't use triggers.
I didn't use it either because I was a tank, so I didn't fucking care if I got hit by Thunderstruck, but... Yeah, I mean, a lot of people used the ACT Thunderstruck trigger back then. 100% during current content,
Yeah,
turn
no,
9.
I'm not saying like they didn't. I'm saying would I have enjoyed it as much if I used it?
For that one mechanic, Thunderstruck? Probably still, yeah.
Because like Cactbot calls out everything.
Because Thunderstruck is just mechanically, like, dated. There's no visual indicator that you have Thunderstruck except just peering at your buffs. Yes. There should be, like, a visual, like, thing, like, you just got afflicted by Thunderstruck. But there was not, that was not a thing back then. You just had to
Like,
look at
we
the
have
buffs.
P12S Part 2. We managed to make it through Caloric 1, no problem. Considered the hardest mechanic in the fight. I'm watching friends who are admitted Cactbot users who are still messing up Pangenesis and wiping the whole team because they're going to the wrong tower. It's like,
Well, I
it
mean-
tells you the solution. It tells you
That's the
which
thing. Like
steps.
Cactbot is no substitute for skill. Like you could be the worst player in the world and use Cactbot.
Hello,
and
Nitro.
still-
I don't know what you mean. Hello, Lo-Fi.
At least
Few
we
beers
stole one of the
indeed.
healers and shoved them in
Got a
the
few
box.
beers definitely in me.
Who? Mimi? Oh. I missed that raid. That raid was like actually nice. It's like the a raid group I would love to raid with again. It just that tier was so bad.
Y'all just did not have very much fun on Phoenix, is the problem.
I feel like the expansion was good. Post-expansion just sucks
Phoenix
balls.
sucked as a fight, so I
It wasn't
understand.
Phoenix wasn't that did it. We went into Phoenix being burned out.
You got burnt out by the cool arena fight?
What was
I don't know about
the-
Phoenix being cool.
No.
There was
Tennis.
Eric and what really killed it
US.
for us was Eric was just frustrating for us.
What?
Because we had to fucking cheese it with the
Oh,
tanks.
you
Because
guys
no one knew
did
how to
the
fucking
damage
actually do the
on that?
mechanic. Yes.
Oh, you.
Me and Swix had to take the fuck.
Well,
Yes.
I'll be honest, like what burned me out was the frustration of like I love Swix, but at that point he was so new that he was fucking everything up and it was so exhausting. He had been playing for like 6 weeks when we brought him into our static.
Our static, I was the only person with any Savage experience, I think, in the whole thing. And Mimi, too, when we later brought her in the second tier.
Like I legitimately think if we had someone we have like I don't know. I love Swix and I don't want to talk bad about him because I enjoyed my time raiding with him, but for me at least, I can only speak for myself. I got really frustrated very early on with like Swix making mistakes on mechanics very early on, and just like repeatedly making mistakes on mechanics, and that's like my trigger in raiding. And so I lost a lot of like passion for the tier. And then when you're, when your raid leader like is done with it mentally, it kind of trickles down to everybody. And that's what I blame is myself. I was working a ton and very tired. Yeah, it wasn't great. I think like right now,
I should replay Devil May Cry.
I feel a lot better.
Who were our healers again? It was Mimi
And Nayu.
Nayu, that's right.
Did we replace someone with Nayu, or was Nayu raiding with us from the start?
I think Nayu was from the start.
Are you
I know we had a samurai player who had to stop playing the game to focus on their real life financials because they couldn't even afford their sub.
Yeah, that's me right now.
We ended up replacing them with Mimi. We actually had to joke because even in game their financials were shambles because they drop all their gil on fucking parasols.
That's worth it though.
Yeah, but they didn't even hold enough gil to be able to teleport, so like we actively had to rescue them from ERP and Limsa to fucking pay their teleport fee.
How'd you get that poor?
People really buy ERP
Yes.
Yes.
with Gil?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're lonely people,
Lonely
Afro.
people.
But it's free.
Do you know
Zero Riz.
it's fucking 2
It's
a.m.,
free.
I'm sitting there.
Two lonely people can make themselves feel each other good by just.
But
Negative charisma.
people want a verified girl. You're a verified girl in
It
14 and you're
it
willing-
doesn't matter, dude. You're never gonna smell her.
If
Just pretend.
dude, this is like a legitimate thing. Like if you're a verified girl in Final Fantasy 14 and you're willing to like actually sell your time, you make money.
Well, people were getting scammed left and right then because
That's just called prostitution.
Not a verifiable girl.
I actually just yesterday I got every job
second.
to 90.
This is that
Oh my
same
God,
guy you
my
invaded
stamina's
the
gone.
swamp.
I didn't even look at my stamina, dude. I was thinking how fucking.
And I get to
It's
hit the
free.
Afro sitting here like, man, what are these people pretending to be girls on the internet? He looks down at the outfit he's in.
I can't believe it. You pay 60 million gil for a picture of her pussy IRL. No
no,
shot.
What?
No shot.
Please say psych.
That woman is debasing herself if she does that shit for fucking in-game currency that is completely worthless IRL.
Look, Afro, who's talking, bro?
I'm about to give you a timeout.
I'm reading chat.
I don't want anybody to have to read what you just typed.
Look, bro. We're at the end of the world, bro. Whatever your hustle is, I respect the hustle.
No, just fucking. If you're that microwave a watermelon, I don't fucking know, dude. Man,
It's hard out here, dude.
no wonder people think. Never mind. I abstain from my comment.
Not besmirching people. He just suggested the watermelissi after all.
Oh, I believe there's brothels and shit. Yes.
Oh, there
Hell,
absolutely
there's a
are,
fucking
bro.
slave trade in the game.
But I thought it
I've
was
been in
I
a-
thought it was all in RP in character shit. But
It is.
okay, well that's fine then. That's okay. But people literally being online prostitutes.
It's both.
Isn't there that one
I feel
person who
if you
posts-
roleplay a prostitute, I don't think you're an actual prostitute though. That's
Isn't
roleplay.
there somebody who legitimately just puts a PF up every day selling their feet pics?
I don't know, dude. I'm not on Crystal Data Center,
That was.
but I would believe
Leviathan.
it. I've done data center travel. I've seen Crystal DC.
That's Leviathan.
Like if you can roleplay like sexual prostitution, that's fine. But
I've
like
VRP'd
selling
at
your
14 before.
selling your actual real life fucking self pictures, like touching your if you touch yourself right now, selling that shit for Gil,
I
why?
don't know of anyone that does that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure it happens, but it's not as common as just like selling your time.
Yeah, selling to I guess I don't ERP much, but I don't understand what someone ERPing versus someone else ERPing would have been much difference for
Wait,
me,
how
but
does that work? How does dressing sultry make you modest?
do the words just taste different coming from someone else and they were worth the money? Is that it?
Every day I thank God that I'm a full plate enjoyer playing a male Midlander.
I just sit on 14 and make money now. That's all I do. I just sit here and craft.
Yeah,
You just
see
fucking
you
play the market?
AFK marker crafting in the fucking FC house,
Yeah.
listening to the Red Wings for 4 hours.
Yeah. Just 12 hours crafting while I'm sleeping.
Yep.
Life is your
Running
creation.
out of
Come on,
materials and
Bobby
sitting there
girl.
still like
You
a
know,
dumbass.
Bobby what?
Yeah. But people in the
Fucking
FC go, oh,
plastic.
there's Samilo again, crafting at 3 in the morning again.
You like poked me in Mordona earlier this week, I think.
I didn't poke you, I just walked up to you.
Oh. Well, I don't fucking remember the details. Damn, dude.
It was, what do you mean details? It was a 15-second interaction. I walked up to you and I was just standing there, and then you did like stares in confuse or like does not understand you, and then you fucking flew away. That was it. That was the first interaction we've had in a year.
I
and a
don't
half.
even remember what emote I did, but I remember it now because you said it. I did slash vexed, I think.
I
Is that the
don't
one
know.
where like the thing comes up on top of your head? It goes. Blah, 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 blah,
Fail
blah.
to understand him. Leaves.
Yeah, failed to understand. And then
I was unlocking the raid. Yeah, I was unlocking the raid,
Yeah, you were doing the 24 man.
and then I did it and locked the fuck off.
Yeah, because you don't play this game anymore.
I really
Even though
don't.
you're still
It's
subbed.
sad. I am because I have to pay my house.
I know. I'm sitting here. I'm in the housing myself.
You were
I'm
held hostage.
trying to get the house
At
and
I really am.
Raging surrounds you on 2 out of 3 sides.
I would actually cancel my sub if I could keep my house, like literally.
Actually,
wonder-
kind of crazy. Raging owns
Is-
2 of the
is-
fucking houses around you.
Is Sarah still on your house?
Sarah's still a tenant, yeah.
'Cause I
She
I
like
know
decorated my entire house.
Yeah, I know,
I can't I can't remove her. I don't have the heart.
I know she has her own house. I wanted to like when I get at my house, I wanted to like ask her if she could decorate it for me.
Dude, she's really good at
I know,
decorating.
that's why I wanted to ask.
Don't, Lofi, as somebody who puts way too many hours into the PvP in Final Fantasy, it's not good. It is not even a relatively good thing.
It's good and then it's not. The thing that stops
It's good
PvP
when you're winning.
being good is
It's
just
terrible when you're not.
wait, when it's even, it's so fun. But the problem is that so many people are so bad. Before this patch, it was really good because the only people who were playing it were people who wanted to play it. But now, like, they put in the glamour, and it's just fucking casual Andes that just
The only
don't
people-
understand how to play.
Samilo, 70% of those people were the same person just controlling multiple accounts.
I'd believe it with how dog shit they are.
70%.
Does
of-
win trading still happen?
Oh, it still happens to this day. Christmas
Yeah,
Chronicle 2,
always
yeah.
in ranked.
In like the ranked, yeah. Wow.
Top 1 on EU, I think, was actually removed because they were caught when trading.
How do you get caught wind trade? You gotta fuck up royally.
When you name all the accounts after yourself.
Okay, well that's just throwing.
I hope Dawn Trail's good.
I do too. I mean,
Like,
I think it will be. They'd never miss with like actual expansion. It's just post expansion they kind of fall flat.
I don't know. The rape tiers this expansion.
like, here's the problem. We ended up with a really good story right off the bat for Endwalker, and then all the post expansion support shit was just lackluster.
I
The
think
trials,
like
most of them, baby easy mode. Story kind of sucked. We did no
Honestly-
exploration zone.
I think the problem with 14 is just that like they're just it seems like they're terrified to try new things. It feels like they are so stuck in what worked in the past.
Dude, what the fuck?
We ended up with reverse Stormblood is what I feel like. Stormblood, the story was shit, but the post Stormblood support was fantastic. This time, the story was awesome. The post Endwalker support sucked. And Shadowbringers, we actually ended up like best of both worlds. We got really good post stories for with Shadowbringers. Even if towards the end it kind of thinned out a little bit because COVID was a thing again. No, for the first time.
This dude hits so hard. That was impossible.
What's up, Matthew?
Lo-Fi, what do you mean by you took the Haruhi pill? I don't like that.
What? Shadowbringers was great, Mackie.
When was the last time you talked to Sarah, Afro?
Oof. I have no idea.
I will say, though, I was a Boja enjoyer, so that probably skews things a little towards me.
I'm not good at keeping up with people.
No, you are not.
It's not that I harbor any resentment. I just don't think it matters anymore. It's I feel like it's too late. And it's like, fuck.
Just
And that's it.
Bro,
That's the passing thought.
dude, all the time I like just hit up people I used to talk to in the past. I'm just like, bro, I miss you. I miss you.
You do
bro.
seem like the type, yes.
This
I'll be hearing from you when I'm 6 years old, but I wouldn't be mad about it.
I want
Don't worry about it.
people to know that they matter to me. That's what it is. I'm sentimental and I care about people and that's all I want. It's not like I ever like necessarily want to lose contact with people, barring exceptions.
Oh, you start watching Haruhi. I'm sorry. Who donated the bass cannon song? Not donated, but how many times I've heard this.
When are we ever playing video games, bro?
Dude, you got a life, you got a wife, you got a job. I don't know what you want from me.
I have one of those.
A job?
A wife?
Actually, I guess I have 0 of those.
That's true, you are playing 14.
I'm not even working full time anymore.
Well, you picked a bad time to get back into being a fucking neat loser because there's like no good co-op games right now.
There are
It's
plenty
really-
of good co-op games. You just don't
Not
play them.
recently. Not recently.
You're insane.
Name a recent game that's come out that has a great co-op.
Rabbit and Steel.
What?
What the fuck is that?
Furry game?
You just
Question mark?
spoke Spanish, dude. What the fuck did you
I
just
looked
say?
up Steam. Rabbit and Steel, you said?
Yes. Very good. Very, very good game. I've been playing that with Bimmy and
What is it called?
Rabbit
Rabbit.
and Steel.
Rabbit? Like the bunny rabbit?
Let me get this. So, Rabbit and Steel is a co-op action roguelike that recreates the essence of high-level MMO raiding in a randomized, simplified bunny-sized package. Choose your class, gather your rabbit-eared companions, and battle your way to the Moonlit Pinnacle. It is amazing. It's not out. It's just a demo right now, but the demo is like one of the best games I've ever played.
This actually looks good.
It is so good, dude. It is amazing. It's got like MMO rotations with like 4 abilities. It's got fucking savage mechanics. It's a
This looks cool
roguelike.
as shit.
It is amazing.
You just coming here to sell this game? Are you paid?
I mean, basically
'Cause
at this point, I got
No one's ever
Not
fucking heard of
releasing
this.
until next year, though.
I got red pilled on it by Aeon, and I downloaded it, and I was like, this is fucking amazing.
No one's fucking heard of this game
Well,
until you
so
fucking
Milo,
said the
all
words.
I've done is put that on my radar because that does look good, but it's not out for another year.
Well, the demo is still
Some
available.
Milo
It's got
ad.
Decent amount of content. Does it have ultimate mechanics? Yes. The hardest level, dude, like, you go on YouTube and look up Rabbit and Steel Lunar difficulty. It's like, it's harder than ultimate, to be honest.
Can't wait for somebody to invent.
What about the netcode? Is it MMO-ish netcode?
It's actually, I didn't notice any delay whatsoever. I've never had lag in Rabbit and Steel. It's like such a simple thing to
fucking
netcode.
hitbox on the mace is better than the fucking great sword.
Let's
Can you believe it?
Baldur's Gate 3.
That is a very good game. But that's a commitment.
Yeah, I've been playing with Pip recently. It's pretty fun. I was one of the first 0.1% to finish that game. Like, I have a screenshot of when I finished that game, and it was 0.0% have gotten this achievement.
Oh, he's even fucking Estus canceling.
Of course he is. He's Dark Tamer. He can't win without
Right,
these
that's
fucking...
Dark Tamer. Yeah.
Of course it is.
Is he cheating or what?
Well,
No, he's just-
He, in a way, yeah. He's bug abusing, not cheating.
But everyone does it, so...
Yeah, only fucking pathetic virgins like Dark Tamer.
I keep burying him.
Is he a player or is it like a?
He is
It's a
literally in the
viewer.
chat right now.
Yeah.
I said
I
he's-
too.
Dude, what? He is sick of his regeneration as well, because I didn't fucking kill him. Oh my god. Dude's got the whole kit and caboodle.
Just take your L gracefully, Dark Tamer. Jump off a cliff.
He's not gonna do that. Oh, he's pulling out the whip. Oh no. Because I've been parrying him. Yep.
The parry frames on the whip like
No.
hard?
No, you just can't parry. You just can't parry it. The one counter I had against him, now it's gone.
I don't know, Afro. It sounds like you just are getting outplayed.
Nah, it's Dark Tamer. There's no such thing as outplayed.
Listen, man, I could do this too, but then I would be like Dark Tamer. I didn't make my YouTube channel off of being a tryhard. I made it off of having fun.
You ever think about the cultural impact that Giant Dad has had? Where it's been like
I don't know.
15 years and like people still make Giant Dad references in video games.
I do get surprised when people still make references that like had to forget already. Jesus.
Like
They don't.
I felt the same way when I was playing Overwatch, like fucking 5 or 6 years after your Overwatch videos, and people would still recognize me, and I'm like, that video was like older than like that video was older than some of my students, dude. And I'm
When
like,
was actually what? Oh, he's making Giant Dead reference today? Wow. Yeah, it's just... I don't understand how these people don't forget this shit.
Because you made something funny and then refused to make more funny things.
But there's so many more funny things that have come and gone between them. You remember
People
fucking...
see-
You remember the Nut Shack?
People seek
Where'd that go?
intelligence.
Remember the Nut Shack meme? When's the last time you ever heard someone reference the Nut Shack?
7 months ago.
Memes were more ephemeral, or are more ephemeral than they were back then.
Ephemeral. True, but it's
That's
interesting word.
transcendent,
The
bro.
last time I heard Nut Shack
Transient.
reference, we were playing Elden Ring. Roughly 7 months ago.
That's I don't remember that.
Like I still hear people say like, "What rings you got, bitch?" And it's like, wow, get ganked by the way.
Fuck me.
John
Ooh,
Dark
close.
Souls, isn't that a meme I made like fucking 9 years ago? I swear to God, dude, John Dark Souls was a meme I made when we were like going through Dark Souls 1.
Popularized by Moon Moon and very much brought back alive in fight clubs thanks to one very referential John Trevis.
There we go.
God, I love running gang squads.
That person has infinite mana, dude.
Yeah, get pointed down on and you taking another fucking shot.
By the people I just juggled like a fucking clown melons, dude. Yes. I could juggle them in front of a street line and win 5 times their fucking wage. That's how fucking entertaining they were.
Yeah, but then you'd have to wear the clown shoes.
That's fine. Clowns make people happy.
Dude, what other? Let me go through my. I haven't bought a game in a while.
Clearly, what you need to do, Smilo, is get into old school RuneScape.
No.
That would be a game that I'm
No.
surprised Smilo does not play that, dude.
Nope.
You're scared you get too into it. That's it.
Armored Core, I guess.
Armored Core 6 is fucking phenomenal if you
No,
haven't played
no
it.
co-op.
Has PvP though.
That's what I'm saying. Like recently, there's been no good co-op games except Baldur's Gate, maybe. But that's like a commitment mode than it is a co-op game.
then
I'm
it's just
still
mostly indie
disappointed
game.
that Dragon's Dogma 2 won't have co-op.
Yeah, that they really dropped the ball with that.
I'd kill that game. Would be so good with co-op. Literally just drop in co-op where you can take control of your friend's pawn. That's all it needs.
I'm actually offended you didn't ask me to play Baldur's Gate with you. How dare
That
you?
would, you and I would not have been able to finish that game.
Why do you say that?
I've beaten the game, Smilo. I beat the game with Hannah, and it took us like 180 hours.
I beat the game after 100 hours.
Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah. Like
You
I
missed
said-
something then. There's no way.
No, like I said, I did every side quest, everything. I was one of the
You-
first point. One of the first.
Right. You say you didn't miss a single side quest?
Not that I know of.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's like there might be something that you missed that you don't know of. Because
Yeah, I
100 hours is
probably
pretty
did.
low.
Well, no, not when you're playing it solo efficiently. And 20 of those hours were reloading from bug fix or from bugs and shit. Because that game is very buggy.
It is.
It's the one thing I wish the game got criticized more. 4 is just how ridiculously, unacceptably buggy it is. That
20
I
hours
lost.
spent reloading though.
Yes, 20 hours lost to
That's
bugs.
something I expect to hear from Tarkov players, not from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that happened to me and Hannah too.
Baldur's Gate is
Oh,
I
an
don't know
Act
how
3
it is
thing.
now, but Baldur's Gate, like in the first week when I finished it in 3 days. It was like I was getting a game-breaking bug every hour or so that I would have to reload. I actually like in the last part where like you lose someone, right, for a short amount of time. All spoilers to not give too much details.
Yeah.
I
Don't
was
spoil
not
it.
able to recover them, and so I lost them permanently. It was just a bug where I like couldn't interact with an NPC, and then I just lost that party member permanently.
Yeah, Act 3 is very fragile when it comes to like the order of things you do in. Like it just breaks quests. I've played Remnant.
Yeah, 100 hours in 3 days. Yeah, it was probably that's yeah, no, it was like 4 or 5 days actually.
I haven't tried Remnant 2, but that's because I don't really want to buy Remnant 2 just for the co-op.
Like the game came out on a Thursday or whatever, and I finished it that Monday.
Yeah, I feel like you might have missed something that you don't know of yet, but that's the magic of it.
That's why I'm like going through it again with Pip. Because we're doing an evil playthrough.
Yeah, my second playthrough is also evil, like siding with like the goblins in the first act and shit.
But it's actually kind of funny because like as much as like that is a thing in the game, it's incredible how much less content is in the game if you do an evil playthrough.
There wouldn't you don't think there would be evil side quests later on?
There are not, no. It eventually converges, as far as I know, into basically the same storyline. It's just like Act 1 and Act 2 that are different. And also, like, you have to consider, like, if you do an evil playthrough, you miss out on 3 party members, and you get 1 who does not have any quests.
Minthara doesn't have any fucking side quests?
No.
What?
Nope.
My god. I think that might be an oversight. I don't know.
It's a lot of cut content, dude. There's
How many
so
giant
much
seeds
cut
does this
content.
guy have?
Don't seeds have a time limit? What's going on?
Dude, this guy's popping multiple seeds.
So he's cheating. So he's probably somewhere fucking out of bounds, popping seeds. I don't know what he's getting out of this, but I really hope he's about to come.
Mackie, I haven't heard that it's necessarily restrictive. It's just that it all converges into the same end game. So there's not really... The game already does not have any unique endings, by the way. It is one ending. Just to spoil anybody who's just deliberately spoiling. It is just one ending that is fucking bad. It's the worst ending I've ever seen in the game.
Here.
Well, there's like different endings for the companions.
No, there aren't.
In Baldur's Gate 3, yes, there
No,
are.
there aren't.
You can do different stuff for the companions.
Yeah, and their endings are, like, not any different. Like, I just got really mad where, like, I've heard this was actually a bug that's been fixed since then. But, wow, get fucking stomped, idiot. Holy shit.
I couldn't even see them, dude.
But, I've heard this was a bug that's since been fixed, but when I finished the game, my ending cutscene was 45 seconds long. And, like, half of my companions had no ending. It was just like, alright, you did it. Credits roll. So I was, like, super fucking bitter. I was super bitter and mad about it. For, like, a very long time, I was mad about the ending for
So
Baldur's
Alpha,
Gate.
the good news is you should only have to deal with 5 total giant seeds.
Are these,
What makes you say that?
Well, there's a cap on how many you can carry at a time.
are these blue people the giant seeds?
No. They're dark moons.
And I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
When a host uses a seed of giant seed, the mobs aggro to me as an invader. But you should only be able to carry one at a time.
I remember it being capped at 5. It was even less. 3. I don't know how he's managed to sustain it this long then.
Probably froze the value in cheat engine and just keeps using it.
Possible.
That's the one thing that like keeps me from really getting into Dark Souls is just the amount of fucking hackers. Like at this point, pretty much the only people who still play this game are fucking hackers.
Oh yeah, I just
Mhm.
watched it drop off and then he reused it.
Yeah.
But he was definitely cheating them. He's used at least 4.
Just like Tarkov.
Very cool. Why fight invaders when you can just make them fight everything in the level?
Nobody I know plays Tarkov anymore. That game is dead.
Yeah.
The wiggle that killed Tarkov.
I must agree.
What do you think did it? Was it just in early access too long?
It was
I
showing-
feel like the gameplay loop is not changing at all, so like they keep wiping it and it forces people to restart and do the same exact fucking quest, getting that fucking bronze pocket watch from that fucking truck in customs. Everyone has to do that shit all over again. I think people just got tired.
So it was just early access too long then?
Maybe. I think just the wipe mechanic itself also killed it, but of course you kind of need a wipe mechanic for that type of game. Game's very gear dependent.
For me, it was
It's
showing
very little skill.
Just how many cheaters play the game to the general populace.
Of course, there's
Well,
cheaters because the RMT thing in Tarkov is huge.
The problem with the cheaters is that like if it was like Dark Souls, you get a cheater and you're like, okay, whatever, on to the next one. In Tarkov, you lose so much because you encounter a cheater.
Yeah, that's why the RMT is so huge.
And because you know you're going to encounter cheaters, you buy cheats.
I'm surprised Venezuelans are not all over Tarkov. They're still in fucking RuneScape.
Well, because
they
you can
can't afford the
automate.
cheats to make
Because
money.
you can automate shit in RuneScape, you can't in Tarkov.
That's true. I feel like the profits in Tarkov would be higher though.
Much higher, but they can't afford the cheats.
But maybe because Venezuelans are shit at games, they can't even fucking
The thing, maybe.
sell runs. Yeah.
I didn't know enemies can hit you with attacks and
They can, and you can't hit them back unless you're seated. Isn't that amazing? So it's almost better to just let the guy kill the mob.
especially with something with a wide hitbox like that. Okay, is that what it was? With the super long? Like,
No, that was
thing?
the Artorias sword.
Okay. You literally just like let that guy and then like waltz over on your own free time and backstab him.
He's got to be so low on stem.
I mean, I think I could set up parry that. I cannot.
Backflipped on him.
But it's so funny to see all of these new games come out that are like extraction shooters that are just destined to die because it doesn't seem like anyone wants to play an extraction shooter anymore after Tarkov. So like they come out and no one plays them. So it's all these years of dev time just gone.
We tried it. I mean, people try playing them. It just doesn't click. You heard of Cycle of the Frontier?
No. I don't play extraction shooters, so.
Okay. You ever heard of Marauders?
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
have actually. That's the space one.
Yeah, the space one. Also dead as fuck, filled with cheaters.
Cycle, at least, as far as I'm aware, they have multiple different anti-cheats working at a time.
The,
And now Bungie's making one.
the
Marathon.
thing is, too, is that like, oh yeah, and Creative Assembly just canceled theirs. The thing is that
Can't.
like they're trying to hit the same kind of development cycle as Tarkov, where like they release early, like early access is very early, but you're just gonna encounter the same fucking problem.
I think it's a money grab thing, even though I want to give the benefit of the doubt.
I would
Because early access is a huge money. Like, you get so much money doing early access.
I don't want to say it's a money grab. I want to say it's like a, oh well, we can get in on this fad, and not a money grab so much as like a, we want to try to step in on this genre, just like the hero shooter thing, that where the only hero shooter that actually like lasted at all was Overwatch, and every other game on the market died besides Valorant. But even Valorant seems dead now.
Valorant's on its way to dying now because of all the changes they've been making.
But like the thing is that when you have a game like that that is first to market, you know, your first to market is always going to be the most profitable.
Yes.
The turnaround time for when you can get a game onto the market is so long, and game dev is so expensive now, that the genre is already dead by the time that niche is already gone by the time you actually get into market.
I will say Bungie's Marathon will likely do very well, even if the genre is starting to get a little burnt out. Call of Duty actually had a decent attempt at it, but without having an underlying economy, it just didn't work very well.
You're talking about Warzone?
Yeah, their
Warzone
Warzone
is still
extraction thing.
massive. And I don't know if I would call that an extraction shooter. I would say that's more in the vein of like Fortnite and PUBG.
I mean, they have their actual extraction shooter mode in it, though. DMZ.
I guess I'm not familiar with it.
It's not. I don't want to compare that to Tarkov, really. I played DMZ a few times. It was just.
It had shit to extract. It didn't have anything to do
Yeah.
with the extracted shit.
Yeah.
That's the only difference between it and Tarkov. Tarkov's obviously a lot more in depth with weapon customization and the market, but again, market's the economy.
You ever play Stalker, Smilo?
Yes.
Which one?
Call
The
of-
originals or
Call of Pripyat.
do you ever play Anomaly? I'm sure you've heard of it.
No, I've heard of it. I've just never played it. I am not the biggest Stalker fan, and I can't really play FPSs anymore because of motion sickness.
I feel like a Stalker's slow enough to not give you motion
Sorry.
sickness. I'd see that from like
Matthew's
Counter
right.
Strike.
It was Shadow of Chernobyl. I played, not Call of Pripyat.
Oh wow, Call of Pripyat is really classic.
I think I played both.
I think it's slow enough to not give you motion sickness. I'd understand the motion sickness if it was like Counter Strike or
It's not the
Overwatch.
speed, it's, you gotta think of the head bob in that game. Stalker has some of the worst head bob I've ever seen in FPS. But like my motion sickness is getting worse as I get older. So there's like I can't play third person or first person shooters much anymore. Like do you know in the most recent 24 man, the boss that like spins the boxes?
Holy fuck that
That-
shit, yeah.
One time and I had to like stop playing. One single time of that mechanic I had to stop playing.
Fucking stun locked you IRL.
It was really what it was. It was straight up like I was doing with like the Akon like Eli, and like I had to close my eyes when it was coming and have him tell me like when it was like starting.
And that dude is old. Eli's like what, 40?
Yeah, he's like 42 now. But the age has nothing to do with it. It's all like it's me. It's not age. my motion sickness is getting worse as I age. It's not like something that happens to people as they get older.
Damn.
Yeah.
You have glasses? Do you
Yes.
play with glasses?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
legally blind without them, so
Would I don't think that would be a thing,
I
but
don't know. If
legally blind
yeah.
as opposed to illegally blind.
Right, but like no, the prescription is so bad that I fit the category for being I fall under the criteria of being legally blind without them. My prescription is so strong.
What about contacts?
I don't like them. They make my eyes feel weird. I don't know if it's necessary the contact or the glasses rather. Could be, but I have like it's been years since my last prescription, but I think I have like 2500 vision.
I don't know what those numbers mean.
What a normal person sees at 500 feet, I can see at 20.
What the fuck? Okay. That puts it in a picture.
Without my like, I wear my glasses every waking moment. The only time I'm not wearing my glasses is when I'm sleeping or I'm in the shower.
I mean, naturally, yeah.
Like I cannot walk to the bathroom without my glasses.
Disco, why'd you ban that
I
person?
banned it because I looked through his posting history.
Oh, okay.
And
I trust your
words and
judgment.
slurs, yeah, better.
Oh,
not
okay.
to- he's done it in your chat a couple times over the years. Better not to have him around.
Okay. How did he get away with
I
it?
don't know. He apparently used the F
The-
slur like
The Pink Panther.
less than a month ago.
El Chupacabra.
Well, using shit like that in chat, and yeah,
I thought you banned him because he called me fat or something.
yeah.
I was like, no, that's fine. People can call me fat.
I was just curious because I hadn't seen him around. It's like, oh, this guy's not a first-time chatter. What's he said before? And like the third most recent message was calling your characters, well, funny words.
Dude, how many times have to parry this guy before he learns his lesson? Your fucking Drake sword.
After let's pick a game to play together someday.
You wanna play a game right now?
Sure. What do you want to play? Play Deep Rock Galactic?
No, not again, dude. I played that like 3 days ago.
We're rich.
Start a game of Baldur's Gate.
Just right now.
Yeah.
Fucking while I'm fucking drunk.
Dude, do you have any idea how much I've drank tonight?
I don't know.
A lot.
The queue is empty again.
Let's see. Can we play?
I know we can play.
Can we play Afro?
Did your eyes work, right?
For now.
For now. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
You play StarCraft, bro?
Oh?
Play StarCraft. I'll teach you StarCraft.
You play Star Citizen?
No. I don't feel paying
Me?
$1,200 to play a game.
Dad, you don't have to pay $1,200. What?
I'm also very poor and don't want to buy any games.
Isn't that game free? I think Star Citizen's free.
No, it's not.
Here,
Alright, hit me, daddy.
watch my stream or play this.
Oh, are you going to play that 1v1 game? Is that what you were thinking?
No, but I would play rounds. Go to get banned for animal brutality.
Download Rabbit and Steel, bro.